to share our unboxing of this monstrous beast.
Look at the size of this box.
It's pretty huge.
In case you don't know what it is.
Yeah, you might be able to guess what it is. It's what, almost 50 pounds. Obviously, huge box. And
me and Wendy could get in this box.
Yeah, and Simon definitely.
And get freaky deaky.
But yeah, we're gonna open it up, and luckily it doesn't look like it took too much of a beating on the way here.
But we're opening this right now, and we're gonna have fun opening it, and then we'll shoot a little more footage of when it's open. We'll take some photos while we're opening it. So stay tuned. There it is, out of the box. The 1989 Tim Burton Batman film, Batmobile, when Michael Keaton was Batman, which is easily my favorite Batman film. I'm not much of a fan of the Christian Bale, Nolan, Batman stuff. This was cool for me because I was a kid, so you know, it wasn't hard for me to get into the mood and you know, believe this stuff. So nowadays, the new Batman films are just, I'm too old for them, I guess, maybe, who knows. But it's beautiful, it's really nice, and these are all the accessories that are not connected to the unit when you open the box. So everything's laid out here. Bunch of flaps, shin breakers, the lift, discs, grappling stuff, and like lids and flaps for stuff, and like a magnetic tool somewhere over there. But yeah, and then over there obviously is the big cover, which I'm kind of upset about because this thing had a nice plastic coating all over the whole thing that you had to peel away, so it kept it nice and pretty. Meanwhile, this guy was sitting on top of the Batmobile, and the Batmobile has zero plastic cover on it or anything, and because that guy was sitting on the Batmobile, we have these nice little scuffs. You see those little scuffs in those areas there? And that's exactly it's exactly the same on both sides, and we can easily see where those rub marks were caused from this big piece of junk that I'm never going to use. Yeah, it would be really nice if Hot Toys put plastic on the Batmobile so that the Batmobile didn't get scuffed up, being that this is supposed to be the armor that should take the damage if it gets scuffed. But yeah, still nice. I definitely knew this was a waste of plastic when I saw it announced. I knew this was like, what the hell are they including that for? Because who the hell is going to use that? Who's going to display their Batmobile with that on top of it? Just nuts. And meanwhile, they put a nice plastic coating on the whole shell, which kept the shell beautiful. But I got a couple of little scuff marks on top of my Batmobile, right at the canopy, because of that outer shell, the useless shell that I wish Hot Toys would have just kept and made the price $100 less on this piece. But whatever, still dope, it's still beautiful, I'm still happy I got it. I'm going to start putting these parts on, and then I'll shoot some more with the parts connected. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to show is that the trunk opens, and it's removable. It's got a nice grill in there so you can see through. What? Don't worry about that. I'm just talking. It's got a, so the purpose for opening the trunk is for the electronics and power switches here. So when you hit the on switch, you get lights. You get tail lights, 4 tail lights, 2 on the left, 2 on the right. You get the lights, the thruster lights inside of the, you probably want to go like this and hang it down there so you can see. Yeah, you get thruster lights, I can see it right there. You get thruster lights inside of the tail. And moving over to the front, you got headlights, if you can see that. Got headlights on the front. And inside the canopy, when you open the canopy, beautiful dashboard lights. Interior lights are gorgeous, and oh, there they go. Yeah, the interior lights are beautiful on this thing. Also in the interior, you have the steering wheel turns, and the shifters and emergency brake and all that kind of stuff is they actually slide back and forth. Let's close the canopy back up. So there's the canopy closed. Okay, so the features that are on this bad boy. This guy opens. I think it's a gas cap. Gas cap opens there. I'm not sure. I think it does on both sides. Then you get this little cool magnetic tool with the little bat symbol on, and this opens up most of the flaps where most of the functions are. So say for this flap, you grab it and it's too tight so it doesn't work, but luckily I can grab it anyway. These lift off. You see the magnets on them? You're like way close. Oh, it pops up. These got magnets on them, so those come off, and the machine guns rise, and they do kind of pivot. So it stays in place. They pivot, and they actually open as if you wanted to reload a new belt clip, and a little, you can pull the I forgot what that's called. That bad boy works anyway, so let's close that up, drop that back in, sit that door back down. Then you have, first you get this little bad boy drops here and opens, and you can insert the grappling hooks. The grappling hooks fold and open. I really don't see the purpose of them folding because they don't insert all the way in. You have to, that's as far as they go pretty much right there. And yeah, this drops and they fit in, but I don't really see the purpose of them closing because even when you close it, they don't go all the way in. That's as far as they go. So, but whatever, it's nice, they're cool. We can close that back up. The next feature is hidden behind one of these doors. You use the little magnet piece. It opens, and those are the bat disc launchers. And those discs come out, and each side, most of the functions are on the left and right side of the car. Each side, I believe, holds like 3 or 4 discs. I won't be putting 3 or 4 discs in there, but you have this door, which opens, and you are supposed to insert the shin breakers, which to me is like, I really don't see the point of this feature. Also,
that was how he grabbed all of the floaties, right?
I have no idea, but I mean, are you really gonna? Would you pose this? Would you display this like that?
I understand where they got it.
Yeah, of course I understand where they got it from, but I mean, who is going to use this? Who's gonna use that? That's ridiculous. Anyway, and then we have, of course, this is a very cool and useful feature. The steering works. The Batmobile also does come with wheel locks on the back, which you can remove when you're first taking the car, when you're first unboxing everything, which I already removed the wheel covers. And I think that's about it. I think that's all the features, which that's way more features than the Tumbler, and this car is just way damn cooler than the Tumbler, no matter what. I like that they made all these latches magnetic. Unfortunately, this side also, the magnets are reversed, so the magnetic thing doesn't work on it. It repels the thing instead of lifting it up. So, but I can easily fix that. You also got the is it running? We also got the little lift thing that's comes in 2 pieces. This is to put under the Batmobile if you really are really seriously going to display it that way. If you are seriously really going to display this under the Batmobile, then you're going to do it. And it rotates 360 degrees. Kind of useless in my opinion, but I'm sure somebody's going to display it with this under it. And yeah, and the wheels actually do roll really well. They roll nice and good. Look at this. Who's this idiot under? Oh, that's Christian Bale Batman. Yeah, whatever. Who cares? Yeah, so the wheels work really good. They roll nice and smooth. And I'm very happy we got this. I love it. And that's it. That is the 1989 Tim Burton Batman big screen Batmobile. It's awesome. It's actually not my favorite Batmobile, but Hot Toys has already shown off the 1960s Batmobile, which is my favorite. But this one was next in line. This is my favorite from the big screen, and the 60s Batmobile is obviously my favorite from TV because that was the only TV Batman. So I'm real happy we got this, man. We've been waiting for this for 2 years, and it was worth the wait. I'm a little disappointed about those couple of little scuff marks, but all of the lights work. I know people are gonna get these. The lights aren't gonna work. There's people that are gonna get them that the boxes are gonna be smashed in the corners, and our box was pretty good. Our box was in like a B+ condition, and everything else beautiful. This thing is humongous. It's way bigger than the Tumbler, and we are not going to do a full review, but I figured I'd let you guys see everything that's going on with it, and I hope you like it. I hope you guys are fortunate enough to go out and get one. I'm pretty sure they're sold out everywhere, but hopefully the people who really deserve it got their pre-orders in, and hopefully the people who really deserve it can afford it, and they got one. And that's it. Peace and love, y'all. Peace and love.